Well, I don't know what it is about canals, but we keep getting drawn back to them. Here we are, parked up at Parkgate Leisure. It's a chandlery just there, and it's right by the canal. Now, we were at a pub last night, not last night, the night before, the Barley Mow, at somewhere on Avon. If you've been watching the shorts, you'll know. And this is the canal. Lovely view, and we've been able to watch. There's a lock gate here, so we've been watching the boats go by through the lock gates, and even helping some people. I think, like everywhere in England, has been raining so badly, so there's lots of water around. The canal looks very full. There it is. Nice little sort of pictures to be had. And I'll just turn you around. And this is the bridge we've just come over. And there we are with the steps going up. But I'm going to walk under the bridge and up the little pathway here, sort of a brick pathway, to take you on the other side of the canal and show you where we're parked up. So that's us there. Very quiet place at night. We found this on Search for Sites. Although the fee structure was a bit, they do charge for parking here, but the fee structure was a little bit off-putting, because there's 10 quid for park up. It then said £5 for toilet emptying, but actually when you read all the reviews, you find out that the toilet emptying is included in the £10, of course, and that's just £5 if you want to come in and do a toilet empty. That's fine, but it charges you £5. Like all of these places, you need a place to park up for the night, don't you? If you're travelling around the UK, it's not so easy. And then, you know, we're coming up for the 2-week marker. It's Thursday today, and we arrived back 2 weeks ago next Monday. You know, the 2 weeks we've been here have been, I wouldn't say super stressful, but it has been more stressful than we would have liked. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I think that somebody's left that paddle open. Oh no. No, it's a very leaky lock. Who wants leaky locks? It's been more stressful than we would have liked because of all the stuff that happened with the storage unit and the Elson Blue, and then, you know, trying to minimise costs, because it's definitely more expensive here than we've known it in Europe for the last little while. So we try and minimise the cost, and that gets a bit stressful. We had things to do that needed us to sort of charge up all the batteries again, and so on. You know, we've had to stay at a campsite, which costs us, you know, 100 quid. That sort of thing is not something we've had to do in Europe. Okay, yeah, we stayed at that lovely place in Belgium, and that's because we wanted battery charging, washing machine, showers and all that sort of stuff, and we did pay £100 for that, or 60-70 quid for that. But you know, it just seems to be more expensive here. I don't know, it just does. But we're going to find out on Sunday, aren't we? Over the next couple of days, we're going to be totaling up everything that we've spent and comparing that. So this will be 2 weeks back in England on Sunday, and then we'll compare that with the 2 weeks in Europe coming across Germany and France, and see what the difference is, and try and work out what really causes the extra money. And I know, you know, we'll try and split out the vet bills for Pippin, but you know, because that's a bit of a special deal. But we did spend vet bills in Europe as well, but not in the 2 weeks. So we're going to do a real good roundup of what it costs on Sunday. But I will say, you know, it's been more stressful finding places to park up. And I know, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, van lifers on the internet saying, oh, you can park anywhere. Yeah, I suppose you can park anywhere, but finding that anywhere spot to park is a bit more of a challenge. Do you want to park on a dark, dingy industrial estate? Do you feel so? I don't know. It's just like weird. Easier in Europe. We know it's easier in Europe. We've got the search for sites, park for night, all those apps. And Wendy's just this morning ordered the new version of all the Airs books from Vicarious Media. Not because necessarily we need them, but they're really nice to have as you're travelling through France, to find those free places to park. So you know, I know a lot of people have been asking, you know, why don't you just go back to Europe then? We're limited by the 90 days in 180. We've already been 87 days by the time we got back, so we've got to wait another 90 days before we can return, and that turns out to be about the 18th of December. We are looking at, you know, how we could maybe get a visa for one of the European countries. You know, we're just investigating all that. Some people say, oh, it's dead easy. Some people say, oh, you won't be able to do it. The truth is somewhere in the middle of there, isn't it? But there you go. So that's where we are. We're on our way. We haven't even been able to look at any motorhomes yet. I'm going to Wales for a little meeting for something entirely different. But so we're on our way to Wales, sort of mid-Wales borders, actually near Pontcysyllt viaduct thing. Can't get away from blooming canals, can we? Yeah. So that's that. So we're going there, and then we're headed back south, where we will be picking up. We're thinking maybe we can get to the Malvern show at 3, because that's just down the road from where we're going in Wales, and then we're back into Sussex for family things and stuff like that. So yeah, we really want to start our search for the motorhomes. Been looking online, seen a couple. Saw a palatial older. I think it was a 2014 Deathless Globetrotter, but it superb layout, tag axle, which worries Wendy a little bit. 8.6 meters long, same as the Comanche length, but absolutely blooming palatial. It's, you know, it's really nice interior. So you know, we might go and have a look at that, see how we feel about that. And well, being an older van, like 10 years old, it was a bit cheaper as well. So you know, things to consider. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed that, me whittering on about canals and all the stress of being back in the UK. It's not that bad really, it really isn't. I'm making a lot of it, but it's not all that bad. So, and we're going to be here for a while, so stay tuned. If you've got access to that hype button, press the hype button. Not sure if you will yet, but really appreciate that if you would spend one of those hypes on us. And don't forget to like it at least. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe, and you can follow our journey as we go in search of total freedom and a new motorhome. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.